Hi guys, my name is Anna and I'm into the binary options trading. That's a little bit windy because I'm in Dubai Resort and I'm at the Lamborghini. So guys, if you want to know more, if you want to get more results, profits, knowledges, you can just proceed to my Telegram link, to my Telegram channel where I post 12 signals per day and you can use it and get the same. That's it, but please not that fast, I don't know. That is the crazy one. Hi guys, here's Miana, just right there at the pocket option platform and the TradeX. Today's strategy is promising to be a little bit like a problem, but I've got lots of requests of new combinations of some indicators, of some combinations of indicators, and I'm trying. And you know that actually giving only the positive vibes like it's all just victories and profits, it's a little bit unfair because sometimes you're completely wrong, sometimes the market is bad, sometimes the strategy is awful, and we all experience that. And I am just here to be fair enough. Let's try it. Okay. That's us, just these setups, 1 minute interval, 10 seconds, fractal chaos bands, envelopes and vortex. So, we may have some problem. I don't believe that it's going to be perfectly working strategy because in my humble opinion, we don't have some strong indicator. In some cases, vortex are fine, and I've been actually complimenting that, and I had a few, maybe a few dozen, amazingly good tradings with this indicator, but actually I had a bad one. Everybody has bad days. And then just copy all of the numbers to get with these periods. Yeah, making that a bit bigger. And you can see that we just gonna have two kinda combined also indicators just located just right on chart. That's kind of channel indicators. I don't think it's going to be perfectly working because by now it looks kind of weird, and you know the thing about the envelopes that it's in some of the cases just disappearing and you are sitting not understanding what to do next. So we have Vortex for that cases. Let us try and let us see. So maybe I wanted to disappear, especially this fractal chaos. I am not sure that is the nice one, but maybe actually fractal chaos giving us the vibe, giving us the info about the fluctuations, and maybe like that, because I am actually designed to be on that point. So we're not gonna get extremely, we will see, extremely upward if the fractal chaos is kind of like that. I hope so. Maybe it's our borders of where the chart is going to be located, what's going to be the tunnel for the chart. I mean, all channels indicators somehow are designed for that. But anyway, what I must say, with the vortex, I just wanted to say that we don't see some crossing, we don't see some closings, and we may expect the continuation of the trend, but you know that this moment when the lines of the vortex on the biggest distance, it's actually one of the best predictors that it's going to be some changing and closing and crossing. We got actually quite in time. We had this kind of rising, and I don't like it. I don't like it. And you know my opinion, when you need actually to get too focused, when you have your headache, when you're exhausted after one bat, and you try and, I don't know, you're just making it up, all the reasons why you actually made this bad. This is the criteria for the bad strategy, because with a good strategy, there is nothing you can explain. I mean, there is nothing you need to explain. How about this one? We can see that the vortex went actually wider and wider. Somehow we do expect that it's going to be still the upward trend. But being on that biggest distance, as you know, it means we can go closer. Maybe not that fast. But anyway, yeah, after vertex line being on that distance, we may expect some orange candles, we may expect some play-in. Maybe it's gonna be kinda, look at this. Look at this. What about this fractal callus? Do we really need it? Because, oh, you see, it's actually kind of playing with these orange candles, but never happening. But that looks crazy. I don't see any combination in all of the three indicators just to call it a strategy, but we already chose that. Okay. Maybe this one is better. Vortex is getting crazy, and this is what I don't like much. And then 500. Just gonna be following the patterns. That's my prayer. We're gonna be going and following the patterns, but please not that fast, because if we're gonna go fast drastically, you know that we may go upward with the same speed, and that's gonna be a disaster. A disaster. Okay, let us wait. I'm tired a little bit already. Just as I told you, but we are kind of okay with the patterns because we don't have like clean pattern. Even going downward, we are getting here with some green candles and stuff, but you might see that the vortex is crazy. And they actually, the bad thing, it's kind of visible what's going on and what's supposed to be happening, but it's kind of crazy because we cannot see the time frame. So how long is for that fluctuation in vortex? I don't know. And that is the crazy one. Oh my god. I like it. Because I am not saying that situations with this charts are kind of complicated. It's just the bad strategy, the bad image that we have right on chart, because sometimes the situation seems to be like, if you only read the chart, you're just like, I am not sure. I'm not quite sure what's going on. But then you look at the good strategy, you know, you can turn it on and turn it off, and you're just like, that's it. And it's kind of easy. This is the good one. This is the good one. Here, when we just got it, kind of zoom in, we can see that it's actually falling with the tiny candles. And envelopes useless. Fractal chaos, something is actually going on here, and we can see that something is it is trying to say us something, but oh my god, that, yes, it could be worse. The situation is I was trying to say. This situation just proved me right that it's a little bit crazy, and I don't recommend that much. But one more, just to get out of that disaster, and we're done with that. I think we're gonna get downward more, because we're actually getting downward. Look at this vortex. That's the big and a huge trend. And even being at the distance, I'm actually not bringing out some rising. But the thing is, the fluctuations are small. So we actually kind of close to the estimated level. Either we go upward or downward. Yeah, kind of close to it. Oh, I hate it. I get really pissed off when it's going on all like that. So you have the whole strategy going. You have all the analysis and stuff. And you cannot actually analyze the simple situation. And when you try and risk, here's like this tiny fluctuations that is just getting me. Yes. Oh my god, at least I got something. Got myself recovered. Oh, now it's the crossing. So now this is, no. That's it. And this is us just being done. As I told you, I knew that in the beginning that it's going to be the problem because, you don't have something like a hook or something like that is you can pay your attention for, that it's going to be the guide for you right there to navigate you, to give you the profits, to give you the understanding. No, that's bad. So in my opinion, all the strategies are supposed to be, sometimes you can find this perfect, like a perfect match. So if we are having a 3 indicator based strategy, which is perfect for me, that's quite enough, but not too much. And you have like 30, 30, and 30%, and 10% is going to be just you observing the whole of that stuff. But in most of the cases, it's like the pyramid. Here's the key indicator and 2 additional indicators, and you, of course, just observing it. But actually, it's kind of easier to pay attention to one indicator because we are all human beings and the brain is designed to do with one task. So guys, a little bit of theory, and I hope that it was kind of more helpful than the whole strategy. And that. Want to get more, want to know more, you know where to find me.